Hello Facebook, welcome to another Facebook Live, chatting with Dan from Organik Digital. We help small businesses better manage their social media in more efficiently and in less time. Today I wanted to jump on quickly something I've been seeing and thinking about in some more detail, which is Facebook Messenger, and more specifically Facebook Messenger ads. So before we get into the ad or the new introduction of Facebook Messenger ads, I just want to talk about just live chat and live video like this now. It's becoming so popular nowadays, the live chat feature on websites and the ability for people to get an instant answer. And that's all that people really want. If they've got a question, they want to get an answer then and there. And so Facebook Messenger is going to only become more important to businesses, become more popular. There's going to be more traffic. And I'd imagine if you run a Facebook business page, you're probably seeing an increase on private messages come through. But what is great, not only about Facebook Messenger, is that Facebook have put in a lot of development work into the platform. So now, before we even get into the ads, you should, if you haven't already, jump into the settings page of your Facebook page, settings part of your Facebook page, and go to the messaging heading menu item. And there you can actually set auto responses based on, and this is great for if you're a small business and you've got limited resources and time, and you're not always going to be manning your Facebook page and be able to answer straight away. We'll have things that happen. You can set times that your messenger basically goes on snooze mode, where there's an automatic reply that says, you can customize it to whatever you want as well. So you can say, we're not on Facebook Messenger right now, but we'll be back at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll give you an answer then. Of course, it'd be great to answer people as soon as you can, but sometimes people just don't have that opportunity. You can also customize and add automated replies for when people send you a message, regardless of whether you're going to be answering it soon or at the end of the day. It basically says, you can customize it to say, like, thanks for your message. We'll get back to you as soon as you can. There's also a little sort of an instruction message that pops up when people go to type a message to you. It doesn't come through as a message. It just says a little grey message that says, hey, thanks if you're interested in messaging us, just to let you know XYZ, for instance. So that's a free part of your Facebook page. If you haven't set up yet, then you should get into that. Now I want to chat about Facebook Messenger ads, and I've had a few questions about it, and I've seen some publicity or some blogs about Facebook Messenger ads recently, and it's probably a little bit of confusion I want to clear up first, is that it's not actually an ad where you send a message directly to someone. So what it is it looks and smells exactly like a normal Facebook ad, but when people click on it, instead of, for instance, going through to a website or a Canvas ad or it load in a mobile site, it goes through to Facebook Messenger. And you can also customize the message that they get when they go through to that Messenger ad. So when they open it up and it says, if it's an ad for one of your products, it'll automatically say, hey, thanks for your interest in our XYZ product. If you've got any questions, please let us know. So it's basically opening up and starting that conversation with people. And I can see this becoming really popular because not only is it, people relying on having to scroll through a website or watch a video or try and look at a sales page, they can get an answer straight away, and they can ask questions directly to a real person on the other end. You can also, which will again become more popular, the rise of messenger bots, which are not actual robots, but they are automated programs that will become more popular, and developers are going to make a lot of money from these messenger bots, I'd suspect, where depending on what question they type in, it will give them an automated reply based on the content of their message. So it's becoming big for if you've got an e-commerce store, for instance, and Shopify now integrating with it, where you can do things like type in, "Hi, what are you interested in?" and they might write back and say shorts, and the automatic reply will say, "Hey, thanks for your interest in shorts. Here's our range. Would you like to see different colors?" And you can say yes or no, and then it says yes, it'll show you different colors, and you can ask what size it is, and it'll basically ask you a series of questions, and then it'll get to the point where it says, "Looks like you're interested in these. Would you like to purchase?" Yes, and then they integrate directly with Shopify or with a person's credit card, and they purchase directly from Messenger. So the advancements in years to come will be huge for Facebook Messenger. So it's definitely worth having a look, one, at how you can integrate the automated rules in on your Facebook page, and then two, think about whether running a Facebook Messenger ad is worth it for your business. And there's been, it was an interesting podcast I was listening to the other day from a digital marketer called Perpetual Traffic, and they spoke about how they had a 500% ROI on running just some test Facebook ads, and it was only released in a couple of days beforehand, and they just put some money behind it to see how it would go. And interestingly, they don't only offer small little under $100 products, but they also have big products, and they do consulting work, and they have tickets to a live event and all of these other big ticket items. And these people are clicking this ad and then going through and are asking their salespeople on the other end questions about the event, and they're just consistently just converting these people because they're there, they're ready to buy, but they want to maybe ask a couple of things. And so because their salespeople, who usually would be on the phone and would be making phone calls, are actually in Facebook Messenger and replying to people's private messages. So it's becoming as much of a sales technique as anything. And for the people that, if you've got a large ticket item, and sometimes people might need to ask questions, or they might need to, might need some more information from them, or deal with a few different stumbling blocks or some barriers that they put to purchase. And Facebook Messenger might actually help you if you've got a big ticket item, because it allows some people don't like picking up the phone anymore, and I'm a sucker for this as well. I would much rather sit there and be working on what I'm working on, but have a messenger window next to it that I can just go back and reply to messages as they come through from that salesperson on the other end. And you don't have that personal connection, yes, but that's the way that some of the world is going. And so if you're a salesperson, and you might need to brush up on how you can use your sales techniques in that Facebook Messenger format as well. So definitely watch this space. They have been rolled out to pretty much most advertisers now. You'll see there's a placement that you can select it. But again, just clarifying that they aren't an advertisement that sends people messages, not yet anyway. That I think at the moment will become across a little bit spammy to people. There are programs out there that you can actually remarket to people. So what it does is kind of like your website. It actually captures people that have messaged your page before, and then you can send a promotional message to those people using these third-party programs if they have messaged your page before. So if you're getting people in there and you're building that database, then you're not only pushing them further along the sales journey, but you're actually providing another opportunity to remarket to them down the track. So it's going to be one to definitely watch. Certainly something that you would use from a remarketing perspective after someone has had some interactions with you. Maybe they've got some objections, maybe they've got some questions, and that could be the call to action that they need to start a live chat with you and convert the sale that way. But if you've got any questions, by all means, let me know. I will be turning this into a blog post in the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that into more detail, and I'll go through some steps on how to set them up as well. Once again, thanks so much for watching. My name's Dan from Organik Digital, Organik, Organik, digital.com.au is where we're at. Of course, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Lovely to have you on the video today. I'll chat to you soon. Bye-bye.